In this challenge, you have to perform different tasks that are all similar to one another. So let us pick up the first task. See, finding sum of all the elements in an array. This is an array given to us and we have to find out the sum of all the elements, adding all of them, that is 3 plus 9 plus 7 plus 8 and so on. Finding sum of all these elements. This is what you have to do. For performing all these tasks, there is some similarity. So I will explain you that first. Once you understand that process, then you can solve any of these problems very easily. So let us understand what is the common thing. See, visiting all the elements of this array one by one is called as scanning an array. Scanning doesn't mean the reading from the keyboard. Scanning means reading all these elements here. Okay, it's a general term. Scanning through this array means reading all the elements one by one, or even we can say traversing all the elements of an array, visiting all the elements of an array, visiting. So traversing, visiting or scanning all the elements one by one. If you are able to scan all of the elements one by one, then you can add all those elements one by one. You can search any element there. You can find out maximum. You can find out minimum. A lot of things you can do once you know how to scan through this array. So I will show you how to scan through this array. One of the method is using a for loop. For integer I assign 0 and I is less than a dot length and I plus plus. You know very well about for loop. You have already studied in previous section. So how the value of I will change? First time I value will be 0. So I value will be 0 means this is 0 index 0. So a of 0 means a of I is nothing but 0. Then next time I plus plus I becomes 1. So now I becomes 1. A of I means it is 1. Then I plus plus I becomes 2. When I is 2, a of 2 means we will be accessing 7. So in this way we can go on moving I. How long? We know one of the property of a array, that is length. So the length of this array is 10. Length of this array is 10. So when it reaches 10, it will stop because we are continuing as long as I is less than a of length. So it will continue up till it reaching 9. Once it becomes 10, the loop will stop. So this index I will help us traverse through this entire array. This is one method. And remember, I is not giving an element here. I is giving the index, that is 2 of an array, right? Example here. If you say a of 2 or a of I, then you will get 7. So if you say a of I, then you will get 7. Then the second method for traversing all these elements is using for each loop. If you say integer, some variable x here and from array A. Now, this automatically works. First time x value will be 3, x becomes 3, it will take the first value. The next time x becomes 9, it will take the same second value. So in this way it will be go on taking the next value at a time. So this is how you can access the elements. It will be accessing the element, not the index. So this x will be giving the element. So it will give all the elements one by one. So while scanning through this array or traversing through an array using a for loop or for each loop, any loop you take, you can perform all these operations. So I have given you a general idea about all these tasks. Now let us perform these tasks. I will give you the idea and you have to write on the program. I will remove these things. Let us see the first task. We have to find out the sum of all the elements. So for that we should have some variable, that is sum. Initially it is 0. Then while scanning through all these elements one by one, so I will use a for loop here, not a for each loop. I is less than a dot length and I plus plus. So what I have to do here, sum is 0. To that sum I will add element a of I. Wherever I is, it will take the element from that index and it will add it to sum and store the result back in sum. This type of logic we have seen in loops, so I don't have to explain it once again. So it will add an element to sum. So if you go on repeating one by one, all the elements will be added to sum and the result is stored as sum. See, we have a variable sum. Then next we have a index I. Then every time we are performing sum assign sum plus a of I. Let us see how it works. See, first time sum is 0, I is 0. So this will be 0 plus, what is a of 0? 3. So the result is what? 3. Now next time sum is 3, I is 1. Then this is sum is 3 plus a of 1. A of 1 is what? 9. Then how much it will be? 12. So next, now sum is 12. Then I becomes 2. Now sum assign sum plus a of I. So first of all add this. So sum is how much? 12. And plus 2. A of 2 is how much? 7. So how much it is? 19. So next time sum is 19. This is how it will be go on adding all the elements. This is sum of all the elements in an array. This is how you can find out. So I have given you sufficient idea for writing a program. So you have to write a program now. Take an array and some elements you initialize in an array. You have learned how to declare an array and initialize an array. Then take sum and using a for loop, find out the sum and then print the sum. Pause the video, write the program by yourself. And if you are unable to do, you can continue it. I will show you the code. Then we will look at other tasks. Let us look at the program. So inside this program, first of all, I will declare an array with some elements. So the elements are 3, 9, 7, 8. I will finish this one. So I have directly initialized an array. Now I need a sum variable which will be initially 0. Then using a for loop, I will take I, assign 0, and as long as I is less than a dot length, then I plus plus. Now inside this loop, I should say sum assign sum plus a of I. Then outside the loop means in this loop, I will be adding all the elements one by one. Once the traversing has finished, then only I can print the result. Sometimes students think that they can print that inside an for loop itself, inside a for loop. No, it's not possible. How can you do it? So it will be showing you multiple results. No, we want the complete result, so it should be done outside the for loop. Okay, I will say sum is, then close the bracket, then plus concatenate the value of sum. This will give us sum of all the elements. Let us run it. Yes, this is the result. 79. If you take a calculator and add all these elements, you will find the result is 79. I can do it using for each loop also. I'll just modify it, integer x from a, and I should change it to x. This is sum assign sum plus x. That's it. This is using for each loop. It's your choice, whichever one you want, you can use it. That's it. This is the task we have finished. Now the remaining tasks are very simple. You can quickly do them. Let us see the next task. Now the next task is to search an element in an array. See, if you check all these elements, they are distinct elements. So one thing you should make sure that searching can be done only if the elements are unique or distinct. There are no duplicates. Like 9 is there, one more 9 should not be there in an array. If there are duplicates, then we cannot search. There is no meaning of search, because if we are searching for 9, we can find first 9. What about the second 9? So the question arises, was I looking for first 9 or the second 9? So make sure that there are no duplicates when you are searching. Now what you want to search? Suppose I want to search for a key that is 6. So how to search? There are multiple methods of searching, so I don't want to go in details. So one of the search method is linear search, that you can search the elements one by one. So for checking the elements one by one, you have to traverse the array. So for traversing, we know very well that we have to use a for loop. So for loop will help you to go through all these elements one by one. You either use a counter control for loop or for each loop. You can use any one. Now what you have to do for searching? check, is it a key element equal to key element? A of 0 is equal to key, or A of 1 is equal to key? No. A of 2, is it equal to key? No. So A of I, right? I is changing, right? So A of I you have to do. A of I, is it equal to key? No. This one, 5, yes, this is equal. So you can stop and say the element is found at index 5. If suppose I was searching for a key that is 16, then this is not 16. No, 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 no. I have finished the loop. Then I can say no, element is not found. Element is not found. So if you have finished checking by traversing entire array, then you can say that the element is not found. So just you have to check whether the element is equal to a key. So you can take a key, whatever the key may be. So it's a simple task. If A of I, any element, is equal to key. If it is equal to key, then we want the index of that element. So what we can do is system.out.println, print that index and stop here itself. Why? I will show you. This is the end of if. Then you don't have to write else. Sometimes student confuse that in else we will write not found. No, we can say element not found only after completely traversing this array. So complete traversal ends with the for loop. So outside the for loop we have to say system.out.println not found. Here you should say outside the loop. All right. See, it is simple. It is simple. Like there are some books in a shelf. One C language book, C++ book, Java book, C# book, Python book, okay, databases book and networking book and web programming book is there. So many books are there. Now I ask you to pick up a book on JavaScript. Now will you check the first book and say no, this is not, there is no JavaScript, this is on C, this is in C++, okay? Will you see the first book and say no, it is not there? Or will you check the entire shelf, all the books, then you can say that JavaScript is not there. If JavaScript is not there, really suppose, so you can say it is not there only after checking all the books. So after the for loop only we can say not found. If suppose this book is JavaScript, so what happens? You will pick up the book and stop checking the rest of the books. You don't have to check the rest of the book. Your work is over. You will stop here only. So if it is found, then we say it is found at so and so index, and here itself we should stop. So we should say system.exit. This is the new thing I am showing you. System.exit 0, the program will stop here. So after printing the index of a key, it will stop. So you can give a proper message that it is found at so and so index and stop. Now come on, go ahead and write on the program. Pause the video. I gave you the complete idea. Just you have to take an array and ask for a key from the keyboard, then check for the key and print the message if found or not found. Pause the video and do it. So here is a program for searching. I have taken a scanner, an array and the key. Now I will give a message and ask the user to enter a key, right? So I will take a key from here, enter a key. Then this will be giving a message on the screen. Then I can read it. So key assign, I have declared it already. Even you can declare in this line sc dot next int. This will be reading an integer. Now if the array is of type float, you can take type float. Whatever the type of an array is, you can take it. Then next what you have to do, using a for loop, you can find out where the key is present. Integer I assign 0, I is less than a dot length, then I plus plus. Then here check if key is equal to a of I, okay? So it should be double equal to for checking. Then system.out.println, say that element found at index I. So that is I. Give a message. Okay. Next. Now I said that we should also stop here itself, right? System.exit 0. Then outside the loop say system.out.println, okay, not found. That's it. Let us run the program. Enter a key. I want a key that is 6. Index is 5. I got it. Once again I will run it. Enter the key 12. Oh, 123. It's not found. Enter key 12. Index is 4. Enter a key 20. Not found. That's it. So now if you still believe that this should be as else part like this one, try it. Try it. Write down else and write down this one and see what happens. And remove exit 0, then see what happens. So you can experiment these things. So this is the procedure I have shown you. You can remove this one and place it here in else part, or remove this exit 0 and also try it. Okay, this way you experiment it and then find out what is happening, because your observation is more important. Now let us look at the next task. Next task is finding maximum element, and also one more is there, finding second largest element, that is second maximum element. How to do this? For finding the largest element in this array, again we have to traverse this entire array. For that, first of all, we'll take one variable max, and in that we will keep the value, first value, that is a of 0. So from this example, it is nothing but 3. Then we start traversing. So you can start traversing from 0 or 1, from anywhere you can start. Even if you start from 0, no harm. Then by traversing, we'll see that 3, is it greater than this max? Right now it is 3, max is 3. No, it is not greater. 9, is it greater? Yes. So change this max. 7, is it greater than max? 9? No. 8, is it greater than max? 9? No. 12, is it greater than 9? Yes, change it to 12. 6, is it greater? No. 15, is it greater than this max? 12? Yes, change it. 5, is it greater? No. 4, is it greater? No. 10, is it greater? No. So what is the maximum value we got? 15. So you should start with max with a of 0, first element. Then check if any element a of I. This for loop is traversing. I don't have to explain you now. If this is greater than max, then make max assign a of I. If any element is greater than max, then store that element in max. That's it. And outside this loop, once you have finished traversing, then print the maximum value. So that's it. So you have to write on a program, declare an array, initialize all the elements, then take a max and using a loop find out the maximum element. I will not give demo on this one. Just pause this video and write on the complete program for this one. Right, I am waiting for you. Then next I am going to show you second largest element. Have you done it? Okay, that's good. You have done it. So hope you have paused the video and completed the program. Okay, you came back here. Let us find out second largest element. Then how to know second largest element? So I will show you the working here. I will remove this. Let us do it. I need two variables, that is max 1 and max 2. Max 2. Initially this max 1 will have 3 first element, max 2 will also have 3, right? Because we want second largest element, right? Not the first largest. Just now we did first largest. Then scan through this array by taking one element at a time and do the same thing that we were doing for max. 9, is it greater than max? Yes. So before changing this, copy this one here. So 3, it's 3 only, nothing will happen. Just it will be overwritten. 9 here. Now next is 7. Is it greater than 9? No. Is it greater than second max, max 2? Yes. So if it is not greater than this, then check with this one. If this is greater than this, modify it. Then 8. Is it greater than this? No. If no, then check with this one. Is it greater than this? Yes. Change this one. 12. Is it greater than this? Yes, it is greater. So before changing this 9, copy it here. Then make this 12. Then 6, is it greater than 12? No. If no, then come here also. Is it greater than 9? No. 15, is it greater than this? Yes. So first copy this 12 here. If you get yes here, then copy this one here and make change to this 15. 5, is it greater than this? No. Then come here. Is it greater than this one? No. Next 4, greater? No. Is it greater than this? No. 10, is it greater than this? No. Greater than this? No. Finally, we got the second largest element, that is 12. So here you have to make some changes. So I will make some changes. Okay. So guess what are the things I have to do? I will write on partial thing. a max 1 as well as max 2, two variables assigned with a of 0. In one line I did that. Now what I should do here, if element a of I, if it is greater than max 1, then we have to do something I have shown you. Else it's not simply else, we check if that element is greater than max 2, then we have one step here if it is greater. Okay, no need of bracket if you have one step. Anyway, I wrote the bracket. If it is greater than max 1, there are two steps. If it is greater than max 2, there is only one step. Hope you have followed this one. If you are not, then just go back and again watch this one and fill up these lines and complete the program. I'm waiting for you to finish the program. Pause the video and complete the program. Okay, so if you want solution, you can continue watching, but I suggest you pause it and do it by yourself first. I have shown you almost everything, so I'm waiting for you to complete the program. So here I have an array. I have to declare two variables, max 1 as well as max 2, and both I will initialize max 1 as well as max 2 with a of 0, first element. Then what I have to do, traverse through an elements, that complete array, all the elements of an array. Then I said we can use a for loop, or also I can use a for each loop, but I am using for loop here, right? So in search, we have seen the search method also. There the for loop was compulsory because we wanted index, but here you can use for or for each loop, anything. So you change it to for each loop. We check if a of I, if it is greater than max 1. If it is greater than max 1, then in max 2 we will store max 1, and then in max 1 we will assign a of I. This is if part. Then what is else part? Inside else again we write if a of I is greater than max 2, then we have to change max 2 to a of I. If the element is not greater than max 1, then it may be greater than max 2, right? So we will check that also. We don't want to miss any chance. Then outside this, print the second maximum element. Second largest is, so what is the element? Max 2. That's it. Let us run the program. We got the element, second largest element is 12. We got it. So that's it. These challenges are to make you well aware of arrays, and we will see more challenges in the next videos. And that's all in this video.